Unit 4, Changing Fashion by Mike W. Peng. In the world of fast fashion, rather than only releasing a few new collections each year, companies like Zara sell a never-ending cycle of trend-led clothing all year round. Zara is now one of the world's hottest fashion chains. Founded in 1975, its parent company, Inditex, has become a leading global apparel retailer. Since its initial public offering, IPO, in 2001, Inditex, which owns 8 fashion brands, has doubled the number of its stores. It has quadrupled its sales to $25.7 billion, and its profits have risen to over $3 billion. Zara contributes 2/3 of Inditex's total sales. In this intensely competitive industry, the secret to Zara's success is that Zara excels in supply chain management. In fact, Zara succeeds by first breaking and then rewriting industry rules. Industry rule number 1. The origins of a fashion house usually carry a certain cachet. This is why most European fashion houses have their headquarters in Paris or Milan. However, Zara does not hail from Italy or France. It is from Spain. Even within Spain, Zara is not based in a cosmopolitan city like Barcelona or Madrid. Its headquarters are in Arteixo, a town of only 25,000 people in a remote corner of northwestern Spain. Yet Zara is active not only throughout Europe, but also in Asia and North America. Currently, it has more than 5,000 stores in 88 countries, and these stores can be found in some truly pricey locations: the Champs-Élysées in Paris, Fifth Avenue in New York, Galleria in Dallas, Ginza in Tokyo, Queens Road Central in Hong Kong, and Huihai Road in Shanghai. Rule number 2. Avoid stockouts, running out of in-demand items. From Zara's point of view, stockouts are a good thing, since occasional shortages contribute to a shopper's urge to buy now. At Zara, items sell out fast, with new products arriving at retail outlets twice a week. If you see something and don't buy it, said one shopper, you can forget about coming back for it because it will be gone. By giving just a short window of opportunity to purchase a limited quantity of merchandise, Zara's customers are motivated to visit the stores more frequently. In London, shoppers visit the average store 4 times a year, but frequent Zara 17 times. There is a good reason to do so, too. Zara makes and offers shoppers about 20,000 different items per year, about triple what stores like Gap do. At Gap, everything is the same, said one Zara customer. Buying from Zara, you'll never end up looking like someone else. Rule number 3. Bombarding shoppers with ads is a must. Traditionally, stores like Gap and H&M spend an average of 4% of their total sales on ads. Zara takes a different approach. It devotes just 0.3% of its sales to ads. The high traffic in its stores reduces the need for advertising in the media, so most of Zara's marketing serves as a reminder for shoppers to visit the stores. Rule number 4. Outsource for cheaper production. Stores like Gap and H&M do not own any production facilities. They pay other companies to make their products, sometimes in places far away from their headquarters. However, outsourcing production, mostly to Asia, requires a long lead time, usually several months. In contrast, Zara once again deviated from the norm. By concentrating more than half of its production in-house, in Arteixo, Spain, and nearby in Portugal and Morocco, Zara has developed a super responsive supply chain. This means it can design, produce, and deliver a new item of clothing to its stores in a mere 15 days, a pace that is unheard of in the industry. The best speed most of its rivals can achieve is 2 months. Also, outsourcing may not necessarily be low cost. Errors in trend prediction can easily lead to unsold inventory, forcing their retail stores to offer steep discounts. The industry average is to offer 40% discounts across all merchandise. In contrast, Zara's ability to design and make new clothes quickly means shorter lead times and an ever-changing inventory. So it sells more at full price, and, when it discounts, averages only 15%. Rule number 5. Strive for efficiency through large batches. By producing products in large quantities, as is the industry norm, companies can benefit from economies of scale. Zara, however, intentionally deals in small batches. Because of the greater flexibility and speed this approach affords, Zara does not worry about missing the boat when it comes to trends. When new trends emerge, Zara can react quickly. Also, it runs its supply chain like clockwork with a fast but predictable rhythm. Every store places orders on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, Saturday. Trucks and cargo flights run on established schedules, like a bus service. From Spain, shipments reach most European stores in 24 hours, U.S. stores in 48 hours, and Asian stores in 72 hours. And it is not only store staff who know exactly when shipments will arrive, but regular customers too. This motivates them to check out the new merchandise more frequently, especially on the shipment arrival days, known by Zara fans as Z-Days. Certainly Zara has no shortage of competitors, but few have successfully copied its fast fashion and flexible business model. I would love to organize our business like Inditex, noted an executive from Gap, but I would have to knock my company down and rebuild it from scratch. This does not mean Gap and other rivals are not trying to copy Zara. The question is how long it takes for Zara's rivals to out-Zara Zara. Zara, birth of a brand. In 1963, in the unremarkable seaside town of La Coruña, Spain, 27-year-old Amancio Ortega Gaona started a business making bathrobes. By 1975, Ortega had saved enough money from this business to open a clothing store in town. He named his store Zorba, after the movie Zorba the Greek. However, he soon learned that there was a bar in town called Zorba just a couple of blocks away. The bar owner thought that it might be confusing to have two businesses in town with the same name, so Ortega agreed to change the name of his store. The problem was that he had already made the letter molds for the store's sign. Rather than having new molds made, Ortega used some of the letters he already had molds for and came up with a new name, Zara.